Hello everyone and welcome back to Pyscho Plays Spyro the Dragon. I'm pyschogambitable, your average gamer, playing for the average gamer. In the last episode we did Dark Passage and Lofty Castle, and you also got to hear my roommate's or housemate's voice as she was leaving to go out for dinner. Today we are going to finish up Dreamweaver's world, starting with Haunted Tower, which is all the way over here. And this one actually has a little bit of a story behind it. So Haunted Towers, when I was first playing through Spyro, there's a dragon that's sort of really out of the way. And it took myself, my sister, and the friend I mentioned in a previous episode, years, I'm not even joking, years to figure out how to get the stupid dragon. And I will show you what we used to try and what we were convinced was the way to get it. Which is, completely wrong. And then I'll show you the proper way to do it that we figured out one day as I was just watching my sister play and kind of clued into something. So remember where these guys are. It is important because they have gems in them. Oh, these Norks have grenades. They do throw them at you, and we've got more of those stupid lightning throwing wizard guys. But the big thing that they do is they bring those knights to life. And obviously, because they're completely made of metal, we can do nothing to them. So what we want to do is, we have a metal door over here, so I'm pretty sure some of you can figure out that we are going to be getting the super flame kiss from the fairy again, just like in High Caves. So we're just going to kill this guy real quick. So we save the fairy. And just like in High Caves, this is a limited time, so it doesn't last forever. So we just want to take our time, or not take our time, sorry, we want to make sure we get everyone before it runs out. Obviously, if it does run out, we can go back and get another kiss from the fairy, but we were hoping to, which I just read out there. I was hoping to get it in one run, but apparently I guess not. So we're just going to get another kiss. Run over the hill. And get these last two knights here. Here and here. So that's all done. Get the gem here. Again, I love the music of these worlds. Like, this is like, I know I've been gushing about it for now like 1.5 episodes, but I love this world so very, very much. And I'm sure I didn't point it out, but I'm sure some of you may have noticed that when I had the super flame and I hit the turbine chest, it automatically, it just exploded. Like, I didn't have to spin it around a bunch of times, it just did what it did. And that's obviously because the whole point of Super Flame is to be able to destroy metal objects. And Camera, do you want to go behind me? Thank you. And we're gonna rush past these guys. We do have another fairy coming up, but let's just get our first dragon of the world first, Kosoko.
Hey Spyro, all dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
Yeah, a couple levels too late there, Kosoko? Is that what's his name? That's what I said his name was, Kosoko? But either way. Couple levels too late to be of use to me. Let's, where am I going? I need to go this way. Nope. This way. Let's just charge past these guys, charge past this, and hit this guy. We're gonna get all the gems over here first before we go talk to that fairy. Well, not talk, but just get a kiss from the fairy. Life. Always welcomed. Free lives. Gem, and then I think just have the ones near her if I want to get around that stupid wall. Thank you. And now we're gonna go and destroy these guys. So let's just... So obviously this one we are gonna need to get 2 kisses from the fairy because it's just so far that we have to go here that we need to be able to, in order to make the distance. No. Alright, so I guess we're gonna be doing it 3 times. There's no way for us to make the distance, obviously, with just 1 kiss. Ooh, that was close. So we're just gonna get a quick, another flame. Obviously, I'm gonna have to re-kill all these guys because I didn't collect the gems on my way by the first time around. I have to remember to kill that guy too. This one, and I'm not even gonna bother because I know I'm not gonna make it over there. So let's just, you know, get our gems here just in case I fall off again. So that way I don't have to kill everyone. I probably will just because they're gonna get annoying, but you know, just keep my options open. Get a kiss. Kiss number 4. Let's not run off the edge this time. Or no, this is kiss number 3. Because I didn't make it back. I didn't make it past this bridge. So let's this guy, this guy, this guy, and not enough. Okay, so now this will be kiss number 4. Just gonna be very careful. Jump over that. Carefully go this way, screech to a halt. And I'm sure some of you are thinking to yourself, well, there's something later in this level that you could use instead, but this is how I played it as a child, this is how I still play it. I'm gonna do it my way. My way or the highway. And I will show you something that would make killing those guys a little bit easier, or coming back to kill those guys a little bit easier instead of having to go back and forth between the fairies. So let's get up here. And we get another supercharge ramp right here. So this is where our story begins once we get through. Once we get through this area, the story of how to get to the last dragon. So obviously, what you've noticed is over here you can hear it. You can hear that last dragon. However, I didn't want to go that way, but oh well. Let's go over here. So we got our fairy here. Let's get our kiss. So I don't want to go up those steps yet. There's stuff that I need to do over here first. There's a dragon here. There's stuff here. But let's get the dragon right here. Lutalo.
Hold your horns! Here comes Spyro!
Patience, little one. You'll soon have the opportunity to battle the one who matters most. Nasty Nork.
I was just getting the hang of the supercharge apparently. So here we have this lovely camera, thank you. This lovely hole here. There's a dragon up there. I'm going to show you the wrong way of trying to get it. So we're going to ignore our fairy friend right there for a moment. And instead, what we're going to do, so I'll show you the wrong way and then the right way. This is the wrong way to do it. So this is how we thought we had to do it. So we charge down here. We go... I don't know if I can replicate it. It's been so many years, but... Let's see here. Let's see if I can do it. If I can't do it this time, I will just tell you what we did and show you without doing the supercharge. So this is what we did. We would loop around and then try to charge back. Well, we tried to charge back up, up the supercharge ramp, and the goal was to, you know, go up here and then take off to where we thought the dragon was. That's not the right way to do it, because you lose momentum coming up this hill, and you don't, the supercharge runs out as you're coming up the hill. So you can't do it. What you actually have to do is go here, and launch yourself, not like that, because that was a really, really bad example, but you're supposed to launch yourself up there, and you get the dragon that way. It took us years to figure that out. I am not proud of that moment. But to be fair, at least it was not just one of us, it was 3 of us who couldn't figure it out, and yeah, it's not a proud moment of my childhood to say that I couldn't figure out how to get that stupid dragon. There we go, that's a good launch. And we go over here, we get all these lovely mushrooms, and we're gonna float right up here. And we're gonna talk to Capano.
You've become a master of the supercharge. Great work.
I wouldn't say master. I mean, did you see me? How many attempts it took just to go down? So we want to be really quick here. So we're gonna ignore the gems down there, and just run as quick as we can to get over here before all these guys come to life. Because if they come to life before we get to them, that guy comes to life, and we can't get our friend behind him. Ooh! Whoops! So let's just, you know, go ahead and get our gems here. Now don't fret, you don't have to go down this hole and like start all over again. If you just leave the room. I'm actually gonna hop down here and get a mushroom real quick. Where are the mushrooms? where's the platform? And then we're gonna hop back up. And it resets itself, so thankfully you don't have to go all the way down the stairs again. Or sorry, down the hole and down the rabbit hole. Yes! But obviously now we can't get that guy. But we have our friend here who's gonna give us our kiss again. We're gonna ignore her stuff right there because we're probably gonna need to go see her again anyways. Let's get all these guys real quick. Oh. I guess that one lasts a little bit longer. Or does it not run out? Is this the one that doesn't run out? Yeah, you get a kiss in this world that doesn't run out, and I thought it was at the very end, but I guess it's this one. Oh well. So, yeah, so we're just gonna hop back up here, so I guess I could have gotten all that treasure instead of running like a maniac back down. So that way I didn't have to come back up here. But if you get close to her again, even though you have already the super flame, she will try and kiss you again, so, you know, if you don't want to get kissed, don't approach her. But now that we've gotten all the treasure up here, we got the dragon over here, let's drop down here again. And what do we have to do? We need to get the treasure over here. And we're gonna rescue our life. And this obviously is not going to be the last of the treasure because we still have that area right over there. But we are getting close to the end of our treasure, the amount of treasure that we need for this level. Get this guy before he can hit us. Get our Nork. This is grenade. Whoa! Damn it. I'm just... Why am I missing? Oh my fucking god. Excuse my language there. Jesus. That was just not... I don't know what was going on. I was just running circles around that guy instead of actually hitting him. That wizard is getting a little late with bringing his guys to life, because I'd already killed them. I'm trying to be very careful about not getting hit right now, because I don't want to go all the way back to where that dragon was across the ramp. Get a 10 there, get another 10. And... Really? Oh my gosh, one moment. Let me figure out where that gem is. Really? I'm missing one gem? I think, of course, it's right over here. At least it gives me a chance to get these mushrooms. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna go home. That was just silly. Such silliness. And let's go over here. And launch yourself home. And now we get to go to Jack's world. My favorite dragon is in that world, as I said last time. And it is a pretty funny boss, and you'll see why when we get to it. We actually can't go that way. We need to go into this whirlwind. So the thing about Dreamweavers is it makes it, the world is a little bit longer to get around it, because once you get to a certain point, you can only go back to the beginning. So it takes a little longer than the other worlds to navigate. Simply because you can't just, when you finish certain levels, you can't really go backwards, you can only go forwards. Let's go over here. Get squashed by that guy. But he gave us a life, so that's okay. We're gonna ignore those guys as they, you know, try and taunt us into it. And let's go into Jack's world. Oh, I am going to have some fun with this. You thought I was doing bad on Lofty Castle and Dark Passage? You don't know bad. This one I'm probably gonna do horrible with. We've got some really creepy plant people running around, and of course our favorite new friends here, the fools. Flame him so he'll raise our platform. And now again we've got a split path. I always go this way first. I don't know why. For me it seems easier. This is the longest, by far, the longest boss level, and it's you know, like Toasty and Dr. Shemp were very short. They pretty much you can pretty much knock them out in no time at all. These ones, this one here, is much longer, and it takes a lot longer to navigate. Oh my gosh! Come on. I think Nasty's is shorter too. Nasty's level is shorter in size, but because of how long it takes to actually fight him and to get to the fight with it, like you're fighting him the entire time, which is the difference between him and the other boss battles. Like there's no actual definitive level, but I think his like in terms of the actual fighting, it's longer, but this one is the longest level, at least. Oh shoot! Oh well. You see that one went up. The far fool over there is the one that knocked him down, but I'm gonna take some time and get these guys first. Ooh! Thought I was gonna run off the edge there. Get this one. Yeah, this level, the music is, you know, it's okay. Like I don't hate the music of this level. I just find it's very generic music, not really suiting the level style. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But we want this up, and we're gonna glide all the way over here. Get our first dragon. Our first dragon. Yes, first.
Thank you for releasing me.
Our first useless dragon. This is the only boss world that has more than one dragon. It has 2 dragons. So that one there is not my favorite dragon. I'm pretty sure you can tell. We're gonna ignore that fool there for a moment, and we're gonna go hop over here and get these guys. Whoop! Get extra life. And not even Nasty's Battle with Nasty doesn't even have a dragon in it, so this is, there are a lot more, you're gonna find a lot more, dragons in the worlds. Oh. Fucking hell. Why did I miss those guys? Now that we're getting close to the end of the game, especially since Nasty's world, Nasty Nork doesn't have any dragons in his world, and this one's taking a bit. Let's land here. Line ourselves up. There we go. That was just silly. Let's get our fool here so he can bring up this platform for us to jump on. We're gonna take our whirlwind over here. Hooray! And we're gonna glide all the way over here. I think I just made that. Spyro, the first Spyro the Dragon here is probably going to be by far the shortest game that I'm ever going to play on this channel. Because even though like the Final Fantasy is not, you know, the huge game, the original one, it's still definitely longer than Spyro. Ooh, how do I get over there? I'm pretty sure if I glide, I can make this. No, I think I took off too far away from the ledge there, but I usually can make that if I glide just right. So let me just get right close to the edge. Jump! There we go. Alright, so now that we're over here, what we need to do is get over here where our fool friend is again. And we have 2 fools. This is one where we need to get both of them again. The ideal time is when they're close together, so obviously just to get up here. We're gonna go in here, and here is our key for our locked chest. Now in order to get over there, we need to catch our fools again. Oh, that was really lucky. Nice. We can't really take too much time to line ourselves up, because obviously there's a time limit with the fools, so let's just get these guys and these guys. These treasures don't need to go there. And so the reason why I do that one section first, obviously because this one leads straight to the, loops around and just leads back up here. Oh, frickin' hell. I did not ask you to glide, Spyro. Just so that way we don't have to go down and back around to the beginning and then loop back here. It just, to me, it makes more sense to just do them like that. And release our last of our... No, these aren't the last of our gems. Get pushed around by the mushroom again, though. And now let's go talk to my favorite dragon. The best life lesson that you can ever learn from Spyro, even more so than don't tick off a giant green guy with a magic stick. Brought to you by Revillo.
Any advice before this battle?
Advice? A wise dragon once told me, aim high in life, but watch out for flying boxes.
Huh?
So that is the trick of our friend here, Jax. He is going to throw boxes at us. So unlike other bosses where you flame, with Lohar, where each time you flame him, he drops a gem. This guy, once you flame him, he moves. And when he moves, he opens up the path for you. Let me up here. And of course, I die in the stupidest way possible. That seems to be a trend here. I'm not really dying to the bosses so much as I'm just, killing myself for no reason. But yes, every time where you see these little boxes that make him look like a jack-in-the-box, that's where he stops. And it is intentional, obviously. Jack-in-the-box. Ha 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 ha. We're gonna run over here. Oh, I thought he was gonna throw another box at me. And now, just as always, third time. Wow, third time's the charm. And how did he hit me with the box? He was dying. I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna question it. Those random points of silence are just me not being very impressed with myself and making a funny face at the television for allowing myself to die in such a scrub way. Go a little bit carefully now. I can't run around with my reckless abandon anymore. I'm too old. We're too old for this Spyro. There we go. Gotcha. And now, unfortunately, he does not drop a bauble that I can add to my collection of baubles, but oh well. And there's the last of our gems. We now have 500. We are going home so that way we can complete our flight level and finish up Dreamweavers. We are now at 10,000 gems. In this game, there are 20,000. That does not mean Nasty North's world is huge. It means that there's a little bonus area, which you will see later. Get it up here. I think this episode is actually going to run a little bit longer just due to the size of the levels here, but that's okay, and the amount of times I'm dying for stupid reasons. You guys deserve a longer episode every once in a while. Come back here. Oh my god, come back here. Thank you. Oh my god. It doesn't help that these fools are being, the worst. Thank you. Oh my god. That's just, a long screw of... That, oh my god. I like this level game. Don't do this to me. I wouldn't care if you did this to me in Beastmaker, but come on. I like Dreamweavers. Don't make me hate that. Don't make me mad at it. Oh, stupid fool. There's one. There's two. Actually. Ah, frick. I could have jumped on that. Oh well. Let's glide over here, glide over here, glide over here, and glide over here. And now let's take care of... Oh no, this is Icy Flight. Which one was Crystal Flight then? Magic Crafters. Magic Crafters is Crystal Flight. I was right the first time. This is Icy Flight. So here we're gonna go and get all of our lighthouses first. And this is a flight level that I expect is gonna take more than one go, and that's mainly because of one particular thing that you need to get in this flight, because it's evil. Where's that lighthouse? Missing lighthouse. Well, we're gonna go backtrack, get our chests, get our last lighthouse. This guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I will be surprised if I do this in one go. But you know, stranger things have happened. I managed to do Crystal Flight in one... No. Yes, I managed to do Crystal Flight in one go, but it doesn't help if I'm actually missing... Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what I expected. Considering how I'm playing today, this is about what I'm expecting. This, and try and do things better. You know, be good. That's okay, I'm gonna loop it back around anyways. If anyone has an easier way of doing these flight levels, because like obviously I have my way of doing it, and I know it's not, you know, the best way of going about it. If anyone has any tips or tricks to completing these flight levels, particularly the ones that I usually say I have trouble with, such as this one and Crystal and Night Flight. Wild Flight, I think the way I do it is probably about as good as it's going to get. It's especially considering how, I don't know what is with that one flight level. It's just super laggy for me. This one's not really doing much better. I'm pretty sure I hit those barrels, but. And one thing I miss about, especially with Spyro 2, is... Oh yeah, I'm gonna fail this one again. Is when you, on Spyro 2, when you do the speedways, so the flying levels in Spyro 2, when you run on tracks and stuff like that to get trains or go-charts or whatever they are that's on the track, Spyro can supercharge. It makes it a little bit easier for catching those things instead of having to, you know, fly over them and flame them in such a specific way. It's much better. Yeah. This first game kind of, you know, limits the supercharge. I don't know why. You know, I think something like that would be overused or. But, I don't know. I don't mind. I make do with what I've got. Let's get this. And where are you, train? This train. And now we get these whirligig guys. And these guys are the ones that give me trouble, but they do give us 3 extra time points. You know, if you can get them. There we go. I think I've got one more train. Yes, I do. Getting into concentration mode, so kind of quieting down there. As I'm missing all of these guys. Don't make me redo this. Don't make me redo this. Please don't make me do this. I'm gonna have to redo this. God damn it. I do not like the copters. Yeah, so the copters, they're a little tricky to hit just because they're constantly going up and down, and if you don't get them just right, you're gonna miss them, and it's annoying. That seems to be my go-to phrase for whenever something is, you know, that I don't like having to do something. It's annoying. This, oh! That's not good. That's not good. I'm not gonna do well this one. The other thing I miss with Spyro is that if I'm flying and I know I'm doing horribly and I know I'm not gonna make it to the end of the, like I'm not gonna make the time, I can press the square button in the flight levels and it will drop me and he'll charge down into the ocean. In this one, I just tried to do that. I tried to press triangle and square and, you know, Spyro didn't drop out of the sky, so I had to actually maneuver myself down. And, you know, it makes it take a little bit longer. This is gonna be a really long episode. Woo! This. So anyone who plays Spyro, let me know which one, how you do this particular flight level, because obviously you can see I'm not doing very well at it. I like this game, but stuff like this make it so hard. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and get all the lighthouses this time around instead of. Oh, I still missed that one lighthouse. I thought I was getting them all. This. I don't know, maybe you guys like to, you know, just get all the lighthouses and then get the trains and then get the copters, and at one point or another you'll come back for the chests and not do what I'm doing, flying in circles, because I'll do. Let's get up here. Get our first train. Try and get these. Let's do go. Come on. Oh, yes. Got him. And last one. Got him. Come on. This guy. Go in full concentration mode. Come on. I'm doing good. I'm gonna jinx myself. Ah, thank fuck. Okay. That is done. Let's go. That is done. So seeing as the next level is Nasty's World, I think I'm gonna save that as a surprise for next time. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm gonna go save real quick and we will head off to Nasty's World together.